Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. How are we doing today, you guys? Hope y'all are having a good day. The music's slow. Oh, that's okay. It's gonna be turned off in like 2 seconds anyway. Well, actually, I guess I forget how I routed my background music. I think I have it on my Spotify button. Let me test. Oh wait, that's just me. Is it bumping? I think it's bumping now. Hey, having a party over there? I only bumped it for you guys. I'll turn it down a little. Is that good? So you can party while we catch up. Have our Monday catch up, you know? Tell me if it's too loud now. Well, I figured out where it's through, so that's good to know. It's been a while.
Where have you been all my life?
The peppermint and spearmint got into a fight.
Oh.
The soft mints just yelled, "Where are the reinforcements?"
That's a good one. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you for the 53 months. It looks loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little more. Thank you so much for the 53 months. And the mint joke. I love it. I love it. That was a good one. That tickled me, I must say. Well, how are you guys today? How are we doing? It's Monday. We're back. Another week is beginning. I wish I had more energy than I do today. I literally, one of the first things I told Tay today at work was that I need to wake up because I need to have energy for this stream because I'm so excited to play this game again today. But I am beat today, you guys. I'm so tired. I did not sleep good last night. I didn't sleep good all weekend. I went home and visited my family this weekend, which was amazing. I had a great time. It was so much fun and so good to see Pa Mint and Mom Mint. It's been a hot minute. So that was really nice. I think I told you guys before that they have kitties now, and they're so adorable. I love their kitties. And so like my parents have been like kind of renovating the house and stuff like piece by piece, and they got like new floors, and before like most of our house was carpet and now it's not. I probably have some pictures I could share, yeah. But they got like new floors, and so now like everything echoes in the house so much more, even though it's like full of stuff. I really think they need to get some rugs. But anyway, I mean, it's not that big a deal or anything, but you know, it's just like more echoey than it was before. So like, I was like, whoa, this is so weird. Like, this is so weird. It's like our house, but not. Like, it feels different. Anyways, so like, whenever they were getting up, like they get up so early, and whenever they were like up and about and doing stuff, it's just like the sound like travels so far now. And so like I kept waking up like super early in the morning, just hearing them shuffle about and stuff. And then the kitties are like very rambunctious, so they were keeping me up too. So my only downside is I didn't sleep that well this weekend, but that's okay, you know, we can catch up on sleep, no big deal. But it was really nice seeing them. It was a lot of fun, but I'm exhausted from like driving so much. And then last night, well, so I think on Thursday, I want to say, Tay went on a trip and she was gone until yesterday. She came back. She flew in landed at 11:30 p.m. and I went and picked her up from the airport. So I probably went to bed at like, well, I got back at like 12:30, and then I probably wasn't like in bed until like 1. So I'm just beat today, you guys. I'm tired. I'm very eepy, but you know, that's okay. I'm hoping that I'll get like a little boost of energy as we start playing here, you know. Good, minus the fact that the autumn Steam sales just started. I cannot let myself look at Steam during a sales period right now. Like, I need to save money, and And like the Steam store is just like my weak plate, you know? I have like all my fortitude just crumbles when I enter the Steam store. So I'm good to know that because I'm gonna avoid it like the plague now. I do not need more games. I do not need more games. Get that in your head, Minty. You do not need more games. Oh my goodness. But I feel you. I feel you. There's always so many good sales though. And I mean, I almost always buy like games on sale. Like most of my library is games that I bought on sales. But I don't need more games. No, hon. No. I do not need more games. I do not need more games. I don't. But I want more games. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it was a good weekend though. I had a really good weekend. I have a snack today. My snack is really random, so I don't remember if I told you guys the snack I made, because I think I did it on Wednesday. No. Yeah, no, on Wednesday. Sorry, I was really thinking about that. I think I did tell you guys about it on Thursday, maybe, but I like had no sweets really in my house except for my saltwater taffy, but I wasn't feeling like saltwater taffy. So I found this recipe that's literally just oats, Nutella, and honey, and you just like mix it together and then roll it into these little balls. And it's almost kind of like no-bake cookies, but you know, no peanut butter. Just like chocolate oats or well, Nutella, hazelnut technically, I guess. But yeah, anyways, I made those and I took them to work. Like the last few I made, I took them to work and put them in the fridge so I could have it as like a sweet snack at work last Friday. And then I ended up not eating them and I was like, oh, I'll take them with me for my drive home, you know, because it's like a good couple hours. But then I forgot. I left work and I forgot them in the fridge. So then they were obviously still there today. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take them with me today and have them as a stream snack. So that's my snack today. I have 3 Nutella oat ball things. And yeah, that's my snack. That's all. You do need or do not. You're losing me. Do not. N-O-T not. Had to step away because Kiara has discovered how to knock things off the counter and open plastic things. Due to this, she stole some steak I was thawing. Oh no, Kiara. That's so funny. Oh, I forgot to fill my wall. Should I go do that real quick? I might go do that real quick. Okay, hold on. Sorry, just like dance to the music for like 30 seconds and I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. I'm so unprepared. Oh my God, right? Store where there's these strange antiques. You gotta identify them all, and you yap and yap and yap. Try to back down in your chair and put your headset on and scoot back in, and I'm back. Okay, thanks for waiting. Little fart decided I'm gonna knock off this Tupperware, and there was a fatty steak on the floor. Oh my goodness, Kiara. You know what? She's a mood though. She's a mood for that. She's a mood. What other updates do I have? Do I have any other updates before we get started here? Oh, yes, I do. Just fun, random things. I never have really that important updates. I just like to tell you guys what's going on, I guess. So while I was visiting home, you guys know those cat toys that are like the little like springs, you know? I've always wanted to get Fifi and Iris some of those because they literally, it's crazy. Like compared to Miss Bing would hardly ever play with cat toys. Like she did whenever she was a kitten, but after she, you know, like grew up, she stopped playing with cat toys. Like she really liked like hair ties and Q-tips and stuff, but she would just basically not play with cat toys for the most part. She did like some of the like teaser, you know, like little things, but for the most part she wouldn't really play with cat toys, and when she did, it wouldn't be for like very long. She was just one of those cats. Well, it turns out my parents' cats are becoming one of those cats. Like they do play with some of their toys, but just like not that much / not as much as they used to. And so my mom was like, oh well, I got 4 of those little springs, like you can take 2 if you want. And I was like, okay, yeah, let me try it. Oh my god, you guys, when I say Iris and Ophelia went fucking insane, they went fucking insane. I'm serious. They played with those things for like 2 hours straight. And I had to fish them out from under the fridge and the oven like 5 times. And then I'd throw it back out and they'd go right back to it. And I think in fact they're probably under either the fridge or oven again right now. Which is why they're not playing with it right this moment. They are obsessed, which I knew they were going to be, because they, like I said, they play with literally there's not a single toy I've gotten them that they do not play with. Like not one. They love all toys, but they especially love toys that like will slide or roll across like the floor, especially like, you know, the like wood floor. And I knew those little coils were just gonna go flying across the floor, you know, like you hardly have to even touch them for them to go flying. And they kind of like roll on their own too. So I was like, oh, they're gonna love this shit. Like they're gonna love this shit. So yeah, they've been playing with them like crazy. Now I'm trying to figure out a solution to like block the underneath of my oven and fridge so that they stop getting knocked under there, because like basically all the other furniture in my house or my apartment, like they can also get under, so if they push it under there they can get it out from under there, you know. So I'm trying to figure that out, but I was talking to Tay about it. I was like, does it need to be like ventilated though? Because I don't want to like block it up and that be dangerous. She was like, I think so. So yeah, I'm trying to look for solutions right now. I think I found something maybe on Amazon. But if you guys have any suggestions, let me know, because I love that they love the coils, but I hate that they keep getting stuck under the oven and I have to keep fishing them out. So I'm trying to figure out something to just avoid that problem in the first place. Plus, like, some of their other toys get stuck under there too. Just the coils are much more often because they glide so easily that, you know, they just get thrown about a lot more than their other ones. But they love them. Love them. I know, Bug. They like passed the fuck out after, because they were just going. I was like, holy shit, I knew you were gonna like these, but damn. Like, I think I found their all-time favorite toy so far. They go crazy for the little springs. Oh my god. Kiara's such a hit or miss kind of cat with toys. Isabel, though, that girl will play with anything if I tell her that I got it for her. Yeah. It's so interesting. I feel like there really is two types of cats. Either they love like toys, like all toys, or they're really, really selective / like will not touch any like real cat toys, but will play with other things. What's the weirdest things they've played with? I mean, I can't think of anything that's like out of the ordinary weird, but in terms of like something that's not a cat toy, probably their favorite is hair ties. They love hair ties. They do every once in a while, like, cause sometimes I put like hairpins in my pockets, like in the morning, because sometimes my bangs like drive me nuts at work, so I just like to have like a hairpin. I started putting them in my purse, so it's not a problem as much anymore. But like before, I would put them in my pants pocket, and sometimes I'd forget they're in there, and then whenever I'd like change, you know, sometimes they'd fall on the floor. So they do really love playing with those, but I've been more careful about it now because those really make me nervous that they might swallow it. So I've been a lot more careful about always checking my pockets if I put some in my pockets. But they do like them. For me, both my cats love my hair ties, and Kiara likes milk rings. Oh yeah, I could see that. That would make me a little nervous that they'd swallow it too, though. That would make me a little nervous. I've never had any of those, like, never had them get their hands on any of those, but hair ties they love. Iris will literally, because I almost always have a hair tie on my wrist, and Iris will literally try to grab it with her teeth and pull it off my wrist. So actually, along with the little coils, oh my god, I'm sorry, hold on. I can see Iris under my bed, and she's like gotta be like laying on her back. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys this picture. The way her like front and back leg is like peeking out from under my bed is so funny. She is chilled the fuck out under there. Hold on, let me send you guys this pic. But my parents, they actually gave me some other toys too. They had this one that's like a little banana, and it's like partially, like the peel is partially peeled back, and it's got that like crinkly stuff, you know? They like that one as well. Earlier I was playing with Fifi with it, and I kept putting it up to her head, and I was like, ring ring. I don't think she got it. She just started nuzzling it, but yeah. And then there was this other one that looks like a scrunchie, but again, it's got that like crinkly stuff in it. And then around the scrunchie are little hair tie like things, like different multicolored. They're basically hair ties like around the scrunchie. So I was like, oh, they're gonna love this as well because they love hair ties. And so far, I think they do like it, but I literally am like hard pressed to get them to pay attention to literally any other toy other than the coils right now, because they're so obsessed. So I think that one will get its moment. It's just that and the banana are being overshadowed by the springs right now. They're fucking obsessed with them. They love toys, but I have never seen them be quite so crazy about a toy. Like they love the coils. It's a big hit in this household. Okay, I posted the pic of Iris. Look at the way she's laying and like peeking out from under my bed. She's so funny. But anyways, yeah, so they got some new toys, which they're always very happy about. It's so weird because they really are like the polar opposite to Miss Bing. Like Miss Bing would literally have her like specific spots that she would lay. the girls like rotate, and they have slept just about everywhere, like around my apartment. Like they're constantly changing. They've made use of every like intended sleeping surface that I have for them. And then same with toys. Miss Bing wasn't really about most toys, and when she was, she would only play with them for a short time. The girls love all toys, play with literally every toy I've ever gotten them. Like, it's crazy. They're really like, okay, we see you spent this money on us, we're gonna make it worth your while. So, you know, that is nice. Isn't it so funny? Oh, she's moving. She's moving, she's gone. Where are you going? And my mom also gave me a new scratch board for them because I guess the boys don't really like the scratch boards, and Fifi loves the scratch board. Actually, right now, her scratch board, or her old one, we'll see if the new one becomes it too, but her old scratch board is her current place that she likes to just sit down and lay there. It's her new favorite, like, napping spot. I don't know why. Iris's favorite napping spot right now is the trash can, on top of the trash can. And Fifi's favorite is on her scratch board. I don't know why, but, you know, that's just the current rotation. Oh my goodness. She's so cute, though. But, all it's missing is the rubby slippers. What? My kitties love fresh hemp rope. I just rewrap their cat tree. When I do, they go, oh, I actually need to do that because one of my cat trees, the like twine or whatever it is, rope stuff, is like coming off. So I actually need to fix it. I've been meaning to do that, but I haven't yet. Cause Iris really likes scratch posts. And Ophelia really likes the boards. Yeah. Ophelia doesn't really touch the boards, and Iris doesn't really touch, or Ophelia doesn't really touch the posts, and Iris doesn't really touch the boards. Kind of funny. Oh my God. I'm sorry. You guys really gotta bear with me today. I'm like, my head's not on straight. That should have clicked for me and it didn't. I'm really sorry. I get it now. Thank you. Okay. Enough yapping. We're gonna hop in. I cleared the like previous save it had just so I wouldn't get confused, but now it really bothers me that this one's just in the middle and there's none on the either side, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Okay. Let's see here. We're on start of day 5. Let's see what we can discover today. Okay. All right. Let's see. Did we have anything we were in the middle of? I know we went to the... Oh, yes, we got our little puzzle for the day. I wonder if this could be a room in the castle. I think it might be, right? Perfect fit. I like the thing with the castle. Yeah, so we're supposed to eventually, I think, go to all the rooms that are marked. Interestingly enough, this one is not a marked room, but I think we can still try to travel there and click on that room and see what happens, right? I think so too, Bug. Okay, let's go here. A portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absent-mindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I am about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. Let's go. Ooh. All Alrighty. Something new. Very nice. She's cute. She's cute. Here, let's put her over here with the other moon symbol one. Oh, wait, this one's got a moon symbol too. Maybe we should put them all together. You know, that's kind of a vibe, isn't it? You know, we can put this one with it too. Or no, maybe put it with this because they kind of got the symbols or something. Here, I'll put that one there. I don't really know what to do with that thing. Okay. Very nice. Wow, we got so much stuff, don't we? Crazy. I know, I can't unsee it either. Okay, bink. David, what's up, David? Not sure about this fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere out there, especially with those damn ravens back again. Oh yeah, the ravens. It's usually fierce black dogs I've to worry about, not big black birds. Better off inside, I reckon. Okay. What you got? What you got? The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you'll at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there's a certain energy about it, not entirely welcoming either. I wonder if you might take a look for yourself. Thomas Pope and Hamish? 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 There's so many ways you could say that. The triangle. Is that marked on the map or do I have to find it? Let's see. Okay, close this one up for now. I'll put this in the drawer. The triangle. Let me actually look here. I imagine it's not. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so maybe I just need to look for something that looks like a triangle. And it said that there's a clearing. Who's Thomas again? Maybe that will help if I have context. Oh, that's Eli. Edmund. Okay, I don't have Thomas in my book, in my thing. Okay. No, I don't want cheap followers. I don't want them. Leave me alone. Sorry. I was captivated by my current plight. I didn't see it. Okay. Triangle. I'm looking for a triangle. A triangular space. A place. The triangle has intrigued me since I first heard about it. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? So is it pine trees? Oh, over here. Okay. Did someone plant them? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think I literally just have to hit that slot. Oh, and it's Heathwood is what it's actually called, or where it's located. Okay. Let's go. Sure enough, as I approach the center of the curious triangular copse at the heart of Heathwood, I come across a clearing. A tree that has been split into stands in the center. Sunlight breaks through, and I take a deep breath of cleansing pine and earth. Whoa. And almost immediately, I'm struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me that there is something unusual here at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something else embedded in the wood. 3 pendants arranged in a triangle shape. Oh. 3? Wow. I've got too many damn pendants, you guys. Look at this. This is ridiculous. 2 of them have hands. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Well, cool. That's done, so I can put it in my archive. Okay. Time to give Kitty a pet. Johnny Pine Trees planted them like that? Yeah, that's all. Yeah, you're right. I am ready for a party. For sure. A jewelry party. We are stocked. Gus Foley. It has been many years since I performed the Rite of the Red Knives, but I can still remember every step. I'd do it one more time before I die if I could only get my hands on an Orford spire. Tried that place in Arnside and they sent me here. Okay, Orford spire. Well, let's see. During the Rite of the Red Knives, an Orford spire is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. Okay. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought, although perhaps not for the goat. What do you think? What if these little spikies are for this thing? Those are the little spikies sticking out. Also, can I just say that it's a really nice quality of life feature that it remembers where you last were in the book? Yeah, and it would explain the blood. Exactly. Let's have a look at it again. Yeah, I think this has got to be it. Let's just go for it. Oh, baby. Let's go. Cool. Amphibian talent. All right. Let me mark this. Orford Spire. Perfect. All right. Yeah. Oh, look, there's a spider up there. See that? Bink. Oh, and there's a spider web in the thing. Is it gonna go back to its spider web? Oh, I need to go away for a few days again. The Order of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. They seek to understand the world beyond death. I'm watching the spider. Drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. The only problem is I burned that bridge long ago. Could you hand me that Guise of Lillian? It won't be the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. Guise of Lillian. Let's see. Guise of Lillian. Oh, this kind of looks like that one thing that has the fossil. These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. Oh. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries, from petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, ammonites, and devil's toenails. What's a devil's toenail? A Guise of Lillian is one such item that makes use of this ancient source of power. Well, my first thought is this thing, which I believe has a fossil. Yeah. I wonder what the carvings mean. We better look and make sure there's not anything else that has a... Oh, out of body. Oh yeah, I think this is probably it. I notice a slight out of body feeling, like my hands belong to somebody else. And that's what it just said, right? Yeah, lose your sense of self. Okay, never mind. Let's just go with it. We're going gut feeling. Well, not really. There's plenty of evidence pointing to it, but still. Okay, Guys of Lillian, let's go. Nice. Tenebran cloak. All right. Perfect. We're doing great. You're so cute. Look, the spider's still chilling there. Ooh, Rebecca Rose. Someone new, okay. Oh, is that a cat? Yeah! My eyes may have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. Oh, what a queen. I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a shop that specializes in unusual items. My life's joy has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm at a bit of a loss. I know that I will never see again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? Oh. I feel a little foolish for asking. Seems such a small thing, but to me it means everything. Oh. Oh, good. I'm glad it gave me 2 options. I'm already dipping into my snacks. Okay. Aries, Remnant, and Spirit Eye. Let's see. These objects induce a form of synesthesia, where colors and tones, light and shadow, can be felt through touch. They are sometimes used by those who work in low light conditions, such as miners. The gemstones of an Aries remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares its name. Okay. Oh, Spirit Eye. Oh. I don't have a Spirit Eye, do it. Oh, wait. I have a second page. Never mind. Let me have a thing like that in the carvings. Oh, wait. I didn't look. Was there a picture of it? Oh. There's one that looks like a ram head. Yeah. Wasn't it a pendant, I think? Is that what you're talking about? But this one says gemstones in it. I think it was. Oh, we can look. Oh, I'm chomping. Oh, this is what I think now. Oh, never mind, but that's different. No, I think we need one that has the constellations rather than looking like a... Rather than actually looking like a ram. You don't have anything like that? It's a pretty simple constellation, huh? Oh, maybe it is. Bum, bum, bum. That looks kind of like it, don't it? And it's gemstones. Might be that one. Okay. Well, let's read about the other one. Spirit Eye. I think that one might be the Aries Remnant for sure. Okay. What? Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from Spirit Eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps. A layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. There's not much detail, huh? Opposing symbols, though. So I guess we would have to find one that has symbols that have opposite meanings. Yeah, I think so. Maybe it could be something like this since this has a lot of symbols. I'm trying to remember what some of them look like. Was it any of those? No, I think it was these. I think it's all the weather ones. I think. True. Not for that one. But I don't know if I'd necessarily call that opposing symbols. I mean, they're all kind of precipitation and storminess kind of related, you know? Weather related. So maybe not that one. I'm sure we have a bunch of other that have symbols though. I can't see. This one only has a 1. Oh, that one's already identified anyway. Or maybe that's the only one we have that has a lot of symbols like that. This one. I think this one was protection though, and something else. Oh, wrong book. Like protection and something like bad, like paranoia or something like that. Insanity. Does that count as opposing? The top shelf necklace, left hand side. Oh, this one? Okay. Let me try to remember them. Was one of them cold? Okay, they're kind of similar. They're kind of similar, but one's a triangle and one's a circle. Okay, a cold is one of them, right? But I don't see the other one. Oh, oops, I keep accidentally closing it. Oh, cold and heat. Yeah. So that might be... It might be that one. Yeah, I would definitely call that opposing symbols, especially with how it's arranged, you know, on either side. Nothing to remark about the perception. I don't know which one I want to do though. I just like trying to figure out which one's which. Yeah. I feel like the Aries Remnant is like the safer option to give her, right? Like not something, because the other one sounds like it's kind of, you know, this one seems like it's not as risky, maybe. I don't know that this would necessarily help her paint though. I guess she could use it to tell like what colors she's using. I guess that's kind of what it's supposed to do. But I still don't know like how helpful that is like ultimately. Yeah. She just still won't be able to see what she's painting, but maybe she's okay with that. She just wants to know like what colors and stuff she's using. kind of get a general sense. So what does this even do? Does it just let leaving the window into a world that should not be seen and others who deride their fears nothing more superstition, not clearly exactly what they do show another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps a layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give her the Aries one, but let's mark this one kind of like we did with this one with the question mark for what we think it is. So we think this one is the spirit eye. Oh, and you know what? Maybe I should like change the color and shape so that it sticks out, that it's like not decided, so that way, because sometimes, you know, when you're looking for something, if you see that there's a tag on it, you won't consider it as an option. So let me do something where I can like identify it at a glance, that like, oh, that's not official, you know. Can you do a look over on the thing we think is the Aries remnant? Yeah. Which one was it again? Oh, this one, right? Let's see. It's got a dark purple gemstone. Oh, you know what? I think we even have a thing in the... We have a book now that tells us about gemstone. Oops. Tells us about the gemstones. So it could be the amethyst. It says for containment. Dire or iolite. Calming stone of peace and safety. Yeah, so it's either amethyst or that one. I'm not really sure what either of those mean in terms of what this thing is supposed to do, but I don't really know what it means by a stone of containment, but that's what it says. Okay. Pretty little to remark about it. But I think that's the one. Well, let's take a look to see if we spot anything else that has gemstones aligned like that. But that's pretty specific, and I don't think we do. But never hurts to double check. Yeah, I don't see nothing. I think I'm gonna go with it. Aries remnant. Here's hoping that's right. Nice. Perfect. Scythian charm. Okay. Let's mark this one. Perfect. Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that, but it like zoomed in on the kitty, so I'm not mad at it. Yeah, I agree. I think that's the only one that could have been. Hold on, I'm gonna eat my last little oat ball thing. No, I tried to click. Uh-oh. I dropped a piece of my keyboard. No, come out. I tried to click him before. It doesn't acknowledge. Am I going back in time? The artist Rebecca Rose. Rebecca's eyesight deteriorated very quickly several years ago, and now she's just barely able to distinguish dark and light. This affliction has robbed her of the thing that brought her the most joy in the world, painting, and yet it has not robbed her of her determination, or her kindness, or her love of life. Aww. I think we did the right choice. When she learned of strange antiquities and that it might hold a way to restore her sight, she was hesitant. She never did anything without careful consideration, but eventually her desire to paint again won over, and she decided the risk was worth taking. I feel bad for her. Should I keep doing this? Do you think something happened? Do you think something happens? Like, why does that exist, you know? Look, he's come all the way down here. He hasn't done that before. At least I haven't seen it. Why does it exist? Do you think there's a puzzle where we have to set the clock to a certain time or something eventually? How interesting. Oh, just back to normal now. That was a little scary. I thought some shit was about to go down. Okay, anyway, bing. Oh, look at the kitty. Did you see that? He looked startled. Those ravens have done for 3 more poor buggers. 2 of them up at Colgarth and another fellow, a fisherman. People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural about folk turning up with eyes all black like that. And now there's fog too. I should have finished chewing my snack before I hit this. With the nights drawing in and me working late, I refused to walk down Holbrook Road without so much as a lantern. I had something nice and bright in mind. Okay, some bond. A sunbond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly, and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. Okay. They carry the warmth and light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. So probably
Where
amber.
have you been all my life?
Whoa!
Hello Mintky One Smugman, haven't had the chance to drop by in a while.
Hi Azu, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you've been well. Thank you so much for the 8 months. How are you on this day? Hope you're having a good one. Okay, hold on, let me have a big sippy. I got oats all up in my teeth now. Okay, well, I think it's gonna be amber. Let's see if there's any other that, like, indicate light. Nope. Okay. So it's definitely got an amber stone in it. It's small and lightweight. And made of non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. Okay. Maybe this? What's considered a precious metal? Oh, it says it's warm though. That sounds right. I'm sorry, this might be a stupid question, but what is considered a precious metal? Like silver? Pretty good. Work keeping me busy. I hope you've been doing well too. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Hope that although it's busy, work has been good. Work has been well. And I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're just chilling, playing this game, and I am loving it. Yeah, the comment about it being a little warmer definitely feels right on point. Oh, precious metal would be things like bronze, silver? Oh, so it might not be that one because it's made of bronze. Okay. Oh, this one's got gold though. I don't see any other ones that have the same gemstone though. Oh, bronze is fringe. Okay, gotcha. Never heard of this game. What's the goal? So basically, we work at an antique shop, and as you play, people will come into the shop with certain requests. And there's kind of like an overarching story going on as well, but they have requests, and you have to, out of all your antiques, like identify different ones. So all the ones that have tags here are ones that I've figured out what they are, and you use this book. You can see all the ones I've identified have check marks. And so, you know, sometimes they'll ask for a thing and you have to figure out what it is without knowing the name, but a lot of times it gives the name. And so then they want a sun bond in this case. So you go to the book and then you use like different information to figure out and identify the artifact they're needing. So in this case, we're trying to figure out this sun bond. We know that it's lightweight, so we can use a scale to make sure it's light. We know that it's made of non-precious metal and has a gemstone of light. And we looked at our book earlier. Hope I'm on the wrong page. We looked at our book earlier that amber is the gemstone representing fire and light and heat and life. So yeah, you basically just use like your books and different information, like other tools, to figure out the different objects. And then like as you play through the days, like there's a story kind of going on in the town as well. It's really fun. The first game in this like series is called Strange Horticulture, where it's a very similar concept but plants. Yeah. I loved that game. So this one's like quite similar, but like even better, honestly. Like they've just taken the things that worked in Strange Horticulture and made it even better. It's so much fun. Yeah, I love this kind of like chill puzzle game. It's such a good vibe. Yeah, that sounds about right, Bug. Probably about 3 years ago. But yeah, it's really fun. Okay, well, I think it is maybe this one. Maybe we should try weighing it. Okay, that's pretty light. That's pretty light, I'd say. It's got the gemstone and it's got the thing about it being warm. Yeah, about feeling warm. I'm gonna say bronze. I guess they consider it a non-precious metal in this case. So I'm gonna say this is the one. Let's go for it. Woo! Okay, perfect. So we've got the sun bond. Oh yeah, and then as you identify new ones, you get new like listings in your book, and as you play you also discover new artifacts that like you put on your shelves and then, you know, identify as well. So yeah, this is the new like description thing we got. So eventually we'll get that one, or we might already have it in our shop and now we have the means to identify it, you know? What was this one called? A sun bond? Let's label it so we don't forget it. Pet our kitty. Now tell him about the dead body in the basement. What? Why aren't you purring, kitty? What happened? There we go. Bink! Oh, a new person. Audrey Bell. Bend your ear to the trees. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it. Can you? Something is stirring. I will need a Holgan Grimm in the coming days. Holgan Grimm? Well, okay, well, hold on. Let me check this thing. The priest, Audrey Bell. Followers of the warrior god Holgar are not easy to come by, but they make up for their low numbers with zeal and grandiosity. Their priests have all the self-appointed authority of a village fete organizer, and the power struggles between clergy and alkalite are as bitter and hard-fought as many a debate about bunting or cake stands. Audrey has strange opinions about death and the afterlife, perhaps forgetting that the god she follows is best known for sending thousands of people reluctantly to it, but had very little to say about its substance. Okay, Audrey. Holgen Grimm. Let's see what that's all about. Holgen Grimm. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment, path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. Maybe those are symbols? The sacrament? I can click these, thankfully. The sacrament? That's gotta be like a thing, right? Not there. Okay. Nope. Interesting. In older times, bronze was considered precious metal. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Like, what are these? I guess it only shows that to show you what they're referenced in, so actually I don't think that's that helpful in this case, at least. Where can I reference these? I didn't see any of those things in our book. It's not a metal, or it's not this, right? It's not one of these? Doesn't look like it. I don't know what those mean. Death. Yeah, death, sure. It's just, this made it sound like these three would be like maybe symbols for these three things on it, but maybe not. Maybe it's just death. Surely that's in here. Oops. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can find one that has that symbol. Is that kind of it? Wait, let me look at it again. Oh, no. Well, no. Well, no. No. With death. Although one thing that does potentially draw to this is it does have 3 different gemstones that maybe could be related for protection. Truth, maybe, or judgment, and maybe like finding way. So let's see if maybe these 3. Okay, so this looks like pinkish gemstone, orange, and black. Let's see if maybe those could be related. Could be that one. That's the sun one. Oops. Of protection and enveloping the night. Oh. Protection. Maybe? It kind of looks like the symbol, right? It's just not a complete circle. Says Erie as well. Oh, I didn't see it. So it's protection, truth/judgment, and helping the dead find their way. Let's see if the other like line up with that, because I think the yellow one has to be amber. Maybe like lighting the way kind of thing. Maybe I could kind of see it, right? The hand with the ring. This one? I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. That's kind of funny, isn't it? Leathery and bony, quite unpleasant to touch, hard and cool. Withered flesh, grim. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, it does say it's an eerie creation, though. And that other one doesn't really look eerie. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Is that what you were talking about before? I don't think I would call this eerie, now that you mention it. But what does look eerie out of all of these? I mean, this is kind of eerie, but... You know, speaking of, I guess, what are the odds that this is the spirit eye? I forget what the description for the spirit eye was now. Oh wait, no, it says opposing symbols though, so I don't think so. Man, I mean, I don't feel like I have that many eerie items that aren't like named yet. You know what I mean? I feel like these two are eerie for sure. That's why I put them together. The other ones don't really look that eerie to me, you know? At least out of the ones that we haven't marked. This one's a bit difficult, isn't it? I feel like we don't... It feels like we have a lot to go on, and at the same time, like, not much to go on. You know what I mean? Oh, but it says worn as well. This isn't something you can wear, huh? This doesn't, like, detach or something, right? So it's gotta be one of these pendants, right? If it's worn. I mean, this one has 3. Yeah, of course. Here you go. I kind of want to look into the gemstones for that other one. Protection, truth, and helping the dead find their way. Let's look into these. So it's pale yellowy orange, dark green, and black. Oops. Pale yellow. Stone of strength. Might be this one because that it did look kind of streaky. And what was one? Like green? The fourth eye, a stone of sight. Or is it jade? No, it kind of looks streaky, don't it? Like the other one. I think it is malachite. I don't think those meanings line up though. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that the three, the sacrament, the blah, 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 those are in the gemstones, but I feel like this doesn't really line up, those meanings, you know? Oops. Are there any other ones that have 3 gemstones? I don't think so. Because I think it's... Let me go to the front, make sure there's not another green stripy one. But... what is the black one? Let me have a better look. It looks kind of speckled, but doesn't look like it's got red like this. But I think the green is definitely malachite. The fourth eye, a stone of sight. I don't know if that really like lines up with any of those 3 things. A stone of fire and fury, that might be the black one in it. Again, doesn't line up with any of those 3 things. Or it could maybe be this one, a stone of night and of darkness. There are some who fear it and some who are seduced by it. Again, kind of hard to say. Oh, unless the green one is this kind of greenish blue. No, I really think it's the other one. Yeah, and then the other one was the light yellow. Topaz, a stone of strength. Protection, truth and judgment, and path of warrior to help dead. Yeah. So I don't really know. I don't really feel like those line up with those things, you know? What about, is there a symbol in this kind of shape we've got going here? Because it's not the death symbol. That's for sure. I don't feel confident going with that one because of all this, you know? But this one's really got me like, you know? Yellow is protection for sure. Yeah, I think so too. I think this one, the gemstones seem more likely, but the problem is that the book says that it's worn. So I feel like it should be a necklace. You know? Yeah. This has really got me all messed up. I feel like things are pointing us in 2 different ways. But the gemstones in this one lined up better. Because one of them, like, legit meant protection. Thank you so much for the 3-stream streak. How are you doing today? How are you? But worn can be so many things. Yeah, I guess so. But how do you wear this? How do you wear this thing? Because I think this one, I think the pinkish gemstone is the one that means legit protection. Yeah. Maybe, but can you really call that worn though? If it's on a staff, you're not wearing the staff, you're holding the staff. am I doing? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? We're just a little stucky on this one here, but we're doing good. We're cooking. You know, we're cooking with gas. We're just struggling. He's not wearing it. What are you talking about? That's not wearing. He's holding it. Who wears a staff? What do you mean? What do you mean? You know, it does look like he has a mask on though with the little horns, which could be like this thing, but there's literally nothing else indicating it except this one gemstone, which incidentally does mean something that was related. Because we were looking at it earlier. It means a stone of death and decay. It grows on iron coffins and waterlogged corpses. Maybe it is the mask? Mask can be worn. And in the picture, one of them's wearing a mask with horns. Relating to death. What if it's that? Yeah, what if it's not 3 gemstones for these things, but rather just the one gemstone meaning death? I don't really know what this is going on about anyway. And I would say, compared to this, or this, like, I would call this a little eerie. Because it looks like bone. They mentioned that it's painted to look like bone. And yeah, you definitely wear a mask. Okay, I think I'm switching gears. I think I'm going this one. Because I feel like this could be called eerie. The gemstone makes sense with it. Let's try it. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, the sketch shows a priest wearing the mask with their back to us. Let's go! We just needed to cook on it for a second. Okay. Woo! I know! Damn, that one had me, like threw me through a loop a little bit, but that was good. I'm so glad I noticed those horns. Using the index, we can find a sketch of Holgar. Oh, to whom the mask bears a striking resemblance. Oh, I want to see that. We can find a sketch of Holgar. Oh, because I didn't even notice this. How do I find the sketch? Oops. Oh my god. Oh my god. So through the related thing, we could find a sketch of Holgar because in here they have the... Oh, okay. Well, now I kind of understand how to use the index a little better. So maybe that means that sometimes it's worth clicking those items to see if other items, you know, have related things. We might find more information on a listing for another item. Okay, cool. Hey, you know what? That was a valuable lesson. And in the end, we identified the item. So let's go. All right, so the Holgan Grim. Perfect. All right, nice. And let's end the day. Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard. A small black casket. A very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. I need a refresher. At the end of a long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo came upon a chamber. In it, they found a small stone tomb. Okay, and that's where they found the casket. They were underground, exploring the tunnels below Kirkhead Tower. Gotcha. Okay. I love that I can click back so I can get the context, you know? Oh yeah, and I forgot about this part. Let's go. Oh, what's that? Stairs, okay. Up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Okay, probably in the castle again. Let's have a look. So you can see it all. Up the stairs. Left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Maybe this one? Oh, it depends on which staircase. But if it's this staircase, then that means we're here, up the stairs, left, left again. There's nothing on the right yet. So maybe that. Because if we do this staircase, I guess we can go left. But like in this room, there's not a left. But if we're talking about just like how this is, it would be here. And there's not really a second on the right, like at least in terms of going into a room. So I think I want to say it's probably this one. Meow? Meow? I'm gonna try that. Let's go. Alright, the bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishings and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that has been hiding on the windowsill all this time. Ugh! I don't like that. That's okay, Bug. That's why we're both here. We're helping each other out where we both struggle. Okay, perfect. Okay. Incubus, prepared for the day. Start the day strong and bink. Helena, what's up, babe? I can never get any peace in my house. When am I to find time to do my writing? I've tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore, and besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. I heard you might be able to help me. St. John's Anvil. Well, let's take a look. St. John's Anvil. These items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant of the same name, a fact that is reflected in their designs. They have quite different uses, however. Whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen sound. They can even be turned to filter out certain noises, but allow others to be heard still. Okay. Interesting. They have much in common with the poppy plant, and that's reflected in their design. So maybe some sort of flower design, and probably some sort of effect where we'll note sound being distorted in some way I don't remember having anything that looks like a flower, though. What do you think, Iris? Hold on, I gotta put my fan on. I'm getting a little hot in here. That's what happens when you force your brain cells to start rubbing together. Oh my god, I almost yeeted my keyboard off the desk. Holy moly's. Flower? I don't see none of that. I forgot I can do this here as well. Ugh. I hate that. You know? I mean, that's got some plant symbology on it, I suppose. Could be maybe anvil-esque. But it doesn't note anything about sound. Which it should. So not that. Oh, like one of these. Here you go. Here you go, ma'am. What do you think about that? Really not something like this. Reflected in its design. And can be used to dampen sound. None of this stuff to me looks like, you know? No, I don't think it's this one. I just looked at that and it doesn't say anything about sound. Oh! Sounds are muffled in its presence. Here we go. Probably that one. I think so. Oh, look, the leaves look the same, don't they? Yeah, I think this is it. Yay! Okay, I see. I was looking for flower, but it was the leaves. Got it. That makes sense. All right. Anvil. Perfect. Good job. Very helpful today. Oh, Barton Potter. Potter. You must be the thaumaturge's apprentice. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past, though. And speaking of the past, my eye has been aching again lately. That can't be a good sign. I'd be willing to make a fair trade for an Elva stone if you have one. Okay. Let me read your profile first. Intelligent, affable, heroic. These are the words that Barton Potter would use to describe himself. Irresponsible, impulsive, and foolhardy are some of the more tasteful terms that those who have dealt with him might use. One thing is not in dispute. He knows how to track down objects, and he certainly knows their worth. He's also no coward, and he bears the scars to prove it. He's one of few who have ventured into the depths of the catacombs and lived to tell the tale. And tell the tale he does at the slightest provocation. Is this not the guy from the daily things we've been reading? Didn't it say he had like a slice down his face? We know that he's been up in like the underground and they found a casket and now it's saying he was in the catacombs. I think this is our guy from the daily little like lore we get. Don't you think? I think that's our guy. Okay. Wait, what was it called? Elva Stone. Elva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as Braxis or burning blood. Ugh. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline, a connection that is also reflected in their design. Okay. Lots to go on here. Oops. Braxis. And burning blood. Okay, they're only referenced in this. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic. Okay. So let's see. Selenic of the moon. So silver. Okay. So it should be made with silver. Okay, that's not a whole lot to go on. That's 10. That's iron. Wait, does it say? This says have the moons. Oh, but it's stoned. Oh, maybe this one? Silver. Silver and stone. So, but probably this one, right? Right, Iris? I'm thinking this one. What do you think? Has an ethereal quality to it. I think maybe that one? I would maybe have expected upon touching it to, I don't know, maybe give some feeling of relief, but maybe because we don't have any discomfort, it doesn't. But it's got the moon symbol, and it's got silver, and it's stone. So I'm thinking this is the one. Beautiful. Okay, oh. What's that? What is that? What is that? You know, maybe we can squeeze the fingers in there. I feel like I want to put those two together. Or maybe I should move. Is this bigger? I think this is slightly bigger. Or maybe not. Or maybe put the fingers down there. And let's put these back here. I like them there. It's nice to have the plant covering it up a little. I don't have to see it fully. Okay, what was that called? Elva Stone. Oopsie. I think that guy, though, is the guy in our thing. I think so, you guys. I'm pretty certain about it, not gonna lie. Okay. Bink! Verona! I've been doing some reading. See what you make of this. Oh, okay. Oh. That fisherman they found yesterday had been up at Wyatt Beck, so I'm going to see if I can find anything out there. Okay. Here I go again, sticking my nose into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says, go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. It's bloody-minded arrogance to follow that thought up with, but there isn't anyone else. But here we are, and here I am. They do it all wrong anyway. Fair enough, Queen. Fair enough. Right. Francis Mason. I've been wearing a pendant that I found in the library, and it does something to me. Gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. Oh. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. It is rather pretty, though. Someone told me I need a Custic purifier and that this is the place to get one. Custic purifier. A small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong-smelling liquid, usually some potent barley spirit or vinegar. Small tokens such as rings or amulets, perhaps, submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon, are cleansed of simple imbued curses or hexes. Of course, there's a limit to the effectiveness of this process. Okay. So is it a liquid then? Or is it, oh, it has a strong odor, and when I shake it, it rattles. Oh, so it probably does have the topaz in there. I wonder what that symbol is. Vinegar. Yep. Easy. Hi, Ailing. How are you today? I hope you're having a good day. Hell yeah. We fucking slayed that one. All right. Custic purifier. Perfect. Get it labeled. Okay. Very nice, very nice. You know, I might move this one. Because these I feel like are like got liquids or just a little more. Makes sense. I put that one with it because it was like a container, but do that. Okay. Give you a pet, yeah. Oh, the spider went behind you. Oh, there it is. Bink! Oh! Simone Green, I've been working on something that you might find interesting. Did you know that nobody knows who built Strange Antiquities? Oh, mysterious. It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermere according to some accounts. Even Eli doesn't know all of its secrets. I've been decoding a journal that he found. It's slow work, but I've made a bit of a breakthrough recently. Have you discovered the plinths below the counter? I have learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depths. Oh, these? And this journal holds some of the keys. Here's something I discovered late last night. See what you make of it. Interesting. Ooh, baby. Let's see. Alcove key. Horn shackle. I still don't know how to say that. Evocant. Evocant. And then a moon something. The writing is dense and spidery, so it's not always easy to decipher. So a horned... I know we've discovered the horned shackle. Where is that? Which one was that? I can't remember. Ah. Horned shackle. Evocant. And then a moon something. The writing is dense. Is it something that's like in the name is moon? Or maybe Moonstone Guardian? For the banishment of Hobbs' fear and Noctic sight. These tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Hobbs' fear. Noctic sight. Oh, unfortunately, we don't have any other related information. These tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. I'll keep those two down there. It's possible we don't have the item for it yet. I mean, this looks kind of comforting, but doesn't say. But it does say Stone of Protection. Should I just try it? You know what I mean? Should I just go for it? I don't know if you get penalized if you're wrong. Yeah, I kind of want to just try. Sloan finished reorganizing the Ambleside Library and came to Undermere in search of a new challenge. She took up swimming in the lake after hearing about the health benefits of cold water, but soon found that she preferred the health benefits of a warm blanket, a roaring fire, and a good book. She's real for that. She manages the collections of the Wordsworth Library, following in her mother's footsteps by taking a special interest in occult writings. I think I want to go. Yeah, the first two are 100%. And this one I think definitely is, like, because the other ones, they say the actual names. So I imagine it's got to be the moon thing, unless there's another item with moon in the name, like as the first word that we haven't discovered yet. But I'm gonna say it's this, because it also didn't say just moon, it said moon something. So like moon stone. Let's just try it, you know? Why not? The owl? Oh, moon heart? Oh, that's like another name for it. Good point, though. I guess it is an owl a symbol of like a guardian? Doesn't necessarily say. Oh, owl can be a guardian. Ooh. Could go either way. Ooh. Should we try that one first? Oh! That was it! Bruh. Okay, hold on. What is all this? Okay. I don't know where I'm gonna put all this shit. Okay, we'll just place it in arbitrary places for now. I have more of these. I'll put those there. What are these? Oh. Okay. What the fuck? What the freaking fuck? Put those back. Put that in our archive thing. I still don't really know what the other things are for yet. That was fucking crazy. That was so cool though. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize I have this whole shelf back here. I just don't even think about it because this thing is here. Too bad I can't put it down. I guess I can put stuff down here though as well. We'll keep it up here for now since we do technically have the room for it. Put those together. Okay. Gotta make it look nice, you know. Make it nice. Make it nice. Okay. I don't know what these are for. But these things are like empty, so maybe eventually I'll have 4 and then I place them all down and it does something. We'll wait on that, I guess. Good job. Okay, bink. That was cool. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I'm glad you remembered. After years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. I've tried St. John's Poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I would love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. Oh, sad. Hearing charm. Okay. A simple trinket that amplifies sounds. While generally used by the hard of hearing, they're a curiosity that can be enjoyed by young and old alike. And of course, they have more devious applications too, making it possible to eavesdrop on private conversations. Hearing charms take the form of animals known for their hearing. Makes sense. Okay, so it's like a trinket known for its hearing. Are deer known for their hearing? I genuinely don't know. Doesn't say anything about amplifying sound, though. Makes sense. Every sound has become both louder and clearer. Probably this then. It's interesting that it's got this. I wonder what the gemstone means. It's black, so it's either this one. Oh, maybe this because it's got like dark possibilities. Let's try this. Nice. Cool. Failed vent. Alrighty, hearing charm. Perfect. We are doing good today. We're on fire. Alrighty. Let's end out the day. Okay, hold on. I want to look at this because I swear it said that he had like a slice down his face. Yeah, he could not see out of his left eye. That's that dude. I think only that one puzzle tripped us up for a while. Yeah, and we pulled out in the end, you know. We still slayed. It just took us a second. We're killing it. No wrong answers. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be opened. A part of his mind was not his own. Doesn't that sound like that one object? Interesting, isn't it? Okay, but that's totally him, though. Oops. Oh, what are we making here? Oh. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Oh. Okay. But yeah, wasn't there something we did yesterday in the game that said you don't feel like yourself? Guys of Lillian. Is he the one that picked that up? Someone picked that up. I can't remember who. No, he wanted the Elva stone for his eye. But it is his left eye that's damaged. It is so totally him. We're reading his story, but why? So it's like after it happened? Interesting. And it seems like maybe someone was using this on him, or maybe he was using it on himself for his, maybe for his travels, so that he wouldn't be recognized. Wasn't he running away or something? I don't know. Oh my god, you're so cute. Oh, I got an achievement for petting Jupiter so many times. Are we surprised? Okay, let's try to figure this out. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Wait, is this still the castle? Since it says tower. Tower. Can I go to that? I can, but hold on. Because it said I'm buried among the trees. I can't see. This isn't like something that's out here, right? Because sometimes you can see certain things. so. I think it's the castle, right? 'Cause this is the tower. I think it's the castle. But this is the only marked tower, right? Yeah. So do I go to the tower and then from the tower it will have me look? Let's try it, I guess. To this map? Yeah. Hi, Miss Arissa. What's going on? Oh my goodness. You're so sweet. They've been extra lovey since I came back after, you know, my little weekend trip. And they're gonna hate me because I'm about to leave again this weekend. I have been leaving very often for the weekends lately. But it should be calming down soon. Oh, you thought this was a clue? I'm sure it is eventually, but I don't think for this. I guess I'm gonna just try going to the tower. That doesn't seem like much of a puzzle though, but let's try it. Nope. I thought that seemed too simple. 'Cause it's gotta be among the trees that she's pointing to, right? But I don't think, I mean, the only trees we see on this map is here, which is why it's making me question if it's actually in this castle. Let me just make sure I can't click the trees. Doesn't look like it. Oh, hi there, Iris. What's up, baby? Are you trying to get into my little Ziploc bag that I had my treats in? Is that what you're up to? Yeah. Well, goodness. Well, goodness, you're so sweet. You're so sweet, baby. Hi. You say hi to everyone? You meow. Your meow is so soft that the mic never picks it up, but you're right by it now, so if you meow now, they might hear it. He says, nope. Not a peep. Yeah, I need to look at the main map again and see if I can find the tower there. Or I thought maybe I'd be able to see the statue. Alright, Iris, careful. Don't go stomping on my keyboard out here. Is there a tower mentioned here? But she's pointing towards trees. Do you think this thing that looks kind of like a keyhole could be like the base for the statue, maybe? Oh, 22. Galfrey's Tower. Oh. But there's no trees nearby. Also, Azza, thank you for the hydrate and thank you for getting your daily mint. Yeah, that's certainly a tower, but it's on an island. There's no trees nearby on the map. Now just when I think we got something. Maybe you should... What do you mean check the statue? Or just check at where the tower, where Galfrey's tower is? Yeah, we can give it a shot because honestly, I can't think of anything else to do. So let's give that a go. Okay, wait, so that was... Okay. Oh, okay. I climb the narrow winding stair to the top of the tower and am rewarded with views across Lake Undermere. Okay, perfect. I am not alone in the tower. Standing in the center of the circular platform is a statue of a young woman, a maiden. Her outstretched arm points due east across the rooftops of Undermere and beyond. Okay, so east. So we need to find trees to the east. Okay, it's like a two-parter. Okay. So... he's pointing east. There's gotta be... There's not, like, directly, like, in a straight line. Oh, and beyond Undermere? Where you... But isn't this whole map Undermere? Yeah, I was gonna say maybe 21 since, like, that's pretty, like, direct, you know? But... yeah. That's kind of my guess, because I don't think it's this or this, since those are kind of out of the way. Let's try 21. I think so, too. Yeah, if not that, I think probably more this than that, for sure. Let's try 21, though, because that is, like, direct. Nice. Okay. I find what I'm looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. I look around, half expecting to see someone, but there is nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and a gentle rush of wind through the treetops. Nice. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Let's put you... Gosh, I'm getting more and more items that have these, like, gemstones stuff in them. Okay. Cool. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, bink. Verona, what's up? I walked up the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it. Belly up and blackened they were. Oh. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like that either. I'm on my way to Calgarth Hall now. I spoke to Dr. Robertson earlier and she said the two women they found are still in the same state as the others, in a trance and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. Okay. What we got here. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We'd take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about, second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside its door 3 days ago and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It always had an ominous feel to it. It has taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter. But I think it's better you see for yourself what's out there. Okay, that's making me a little nervous, Anna, but okay. Let's take a look. Abandoned house on the lakefront. Okay. We take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island. Okay. And row across from there. Second from the left on the row of 4. So maybe up here? Oh, number 2 is strange horticulture. Huh. Is there anything marked as abandoned? No. What's 8? The boatyard. Abandoned house on the lake. I'm thinking up here. We take a boat out to the northern tip, which makes sense from where this is, and row across from there. Second from the left. Okay, but facing which way? From the street, I assume? Like from here? So if this is the left, maybe this one? Let's try it, I guess. I'm not oh. Oh, they're bunched together though. Oh, that makes me feel less certain. That makes me nervous. But all the ones on the edge are like that though. I guess I'll give it a go. Damn. I'm gonna say I don't feel quite as confident on that one. Now that I said that we weren't getting anything wrong, here I go messing everything up. Classic. I should just keep my mouth shut. Okay, let's read this again. We used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. I mean, what if it's just simply the other side? Maybe I'm supposed to do left from like looking at it on the map rather than like from ground level? Maybe? Because I really feel like these don't make sense. Why would they boat to the northern tip? Unless they mean... Wait a second. Do they mean they'd go to Naylor Island first and then go to the abandoned house? Maybe that's what they mean. I think I misinterpreted it a little bit. So in that case, if they're boating towards it, this would be the left side, right? So, okay, yeah, I think I literally just picked the wrong cluster, but right area. Okay. I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. I don't know why I was reading it as if they were playing at the house, abandoned house, and then boating to the island, which is why I was looking at it from like the street view. That makes more sense though. Okay. Anna's letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. An alcove of the house, peering out through loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with a dark red substance, and large melted candles pull out onto the wooden floor on either side. Oh, brother. In the center of the altar is a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it has been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any way of opening it at all, but after a while I notice an inscription that says simply, "I open to the voice." Oh. So I need to know what item to put there. Interesting. I don't know that we know that yet. To the voice? Yeah, if it has to do with the term voice, we don't have that yet. Unless there's a symbol meaning voice. Or an item that's like blank voice. Oh. Oh, with antlers of a stag. Oh, it might be this. Okay, voice of Ceranos. Oh, I think it's this thing. Where is it? This. Oh. Oh, it went in. It's because it's circled like that. I couldn't tell. Oh, nice. The chest opens to reveal a golden totem. I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why, but it doesn't look like they're coming back for it anytime soon. Okay. Cool. Shiny. Very shiny. Sure. Good enough. Yay! Let's go! Okay. Continuing. Lester Crowley. I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. Oh my god. It is not my intention to bring your attention a matter of contention. I have an inclination to perform an incantation. Ew, a flirtation for your part. A leaden heart of the thaumic art. Okay. That was a lot. Lead heart. These items depict the god of Cernunnos. Whoa. And look who it is. In his non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to a core of lead hidden by a more modest exterior. Oh, I bet it's that one thing. They are said to kindle romantic interest and are sometimes given as wedding gifts. You think it's this? Because this looks just like kind of basic. Let's see if it's heavy. Check the weight. Pretty heavy. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm thinking it's that. Let's try it. Woo! Perfect. Very nice, very nice. All right. Lead heart. Beautiful. What's up, Iris? Hi, baby. Literally, they perfectly prepped me for that after having me do the ring thing. It was perfect. I've been waiting for this moment. Now we got all our totem looking things classified. All right, Bink. Angus Eaton. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. Cool. Oh. Is it another necklace? Yep. Okie dokies. Oh, and let me put this away. Bing! so cute. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I am going to need to rely on you for a little longer. All right, that's okay. The Order of the Black Veil seemed more concerned by the ravens than the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerford was found in. They said that it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and the Bodleian Library. I'll be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. I think we're doing pretty good. I do not see eye to eye with the head of collections at the Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. I will take him a Scythian charm to smooth things over between us. Okay. Our book is filling up, you guys. Older Scythian charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. They are used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch while it is raining. Okay, well, I think it's currently raining. So carved out of wood for the older ones. The more powerful designs make use of planetary metals. They change with the weather. Okay. So what are my metals again? My planetary metals: copper, gold, iron, lead, quicksilver, silver, tin. And it seems like it's kind of like a... Is it a pot? Or is it the... No. Because it's used so for plants. Is it this thing? Like one of these things? These ones are made of wood, though. It should be warm, though. Because it's raining. Or did it say cool? Wait, let me make sure I'm not mixing it up. Warm and tingly to the touch when raining. But it's a charm? It's a charm, but it's used to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. Maybe they put it like on the pot that it's in. I'm not sure I really understand what this is supposed to look like. Maybe that's the point. Oh, warm and vibrating with energy. This kind of makes sense since it's got the leaves too. Silver and gold. That fits the planetary metals and the warm. Maybe that? Warm and tingly. Yeah, it's warm and vibrating. I'm gonna say this. Nice. Let's go. All right. Scythian charm. Very nice. That one threw me off for a second because I thought it was going to be the pot. Okay. Very nice. Bink. Francesca Robertson. I'm at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I'm finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they are always trying to leave. If nothing else, Dranthium tea from a restful mether might get a moment of lucidity out of them, but if you got any ideas, then I'm all ears. Restful mether or witch's finger? Let's see. A mether is a thaumaturge's link to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Dranthium plant is drunk from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of mether. This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. This looks like the things we discovered. These things. Lots of things dealing with the mind. Okay, and what was the other one? Witch's finger. Witch's fingers are said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. Most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. Well, that's probably these, huh? Do these feel unpleasant? Hard and somewhat rough, hard and worryingly sharp. Makes me feel uneasy, I don't like it. Yeah, this is probably the witch's fingers. Are they real severed fingers? Surely not. Okay, I'm gonna mark this one. As a potential. I don't think we should give them that, though. I think we'll do the restful mether. However, how do I know which one it is? Maybe it'll give me my perception like clarity or something. Nope, not for that. I mean, I think it still definitely is one of them. I mean, I will say this one has the 3 handles and one of these only has each side, so maybe that's a clue. Sharp aroma. The strong odor, sharp but not entirely unpleasant. Might be the iolite in it. Which I feel like the calm and stuff might be good for the meditative state kind of thing. I'm thinking maybe this one. The handles in the picture look more like this one though, but that one in the picture doesn't have the carvings. I go more off the picture or the other. The current mystery is I'm trying to figure out this one, the restful method. We don't have anything in the index related to this that helps us, but obviously we have these things over here that look like it. This one doesn't have the third handle, so I don't think it's that. These two have the 3. This one has a purple stone in it, which does look to me like a bit like Iolite, a calming stone of peace and safety, though it could potentially be amethyst, wherever that was, which I don't think lined up as well. However, oops, yeah, of containment. However, the handles in the actual picture look more like this one. These ones have the little extra thing at the bottom. And these ones look more normal. But in the picture, it doesn't have the carvings that this one has. Neither of them give an inner perception. This one gives a sharp aroma, whereas this one gives a strong odor, sharp but not entirely unpleasant. And the rest is pretty, you know, expected. So I'm not sure. I think maybe go more by the picture. It's just weird that the picture doesn't have the engraving stuff. Oh, do you think so? Oh, I guess so, but I don't even know how to do that here. I can do that? Grantium plant? No, unless like... Yeah. Based on the... Oh, based on the aroma? No, it doesn't seem to here. It just mentions like the effect, which I feel like both of them having the sharp scent kind of makes sense. But I think I'm leaning more this one. It just looks like a normal wood grain in the picture to me, rather than like actual carvings. But I do think the handles look the same. Yeah, like this like kind of wood grain, you know what I mean? But I do think the handles look the same. So I feel like that is the better one to go with, because this one, the handles are definitely different. I think let's try this one. The other thingy is the witch's fingers, which I marked this one as potentially it because it seems to line up. But I think in terms of what she's trying to accomplish, the witch's fingers seems like a very chaotic way to go. You know? Because they can inflict great pain. And she's just trying to get her patients to be, like, responsive. You know? So I don't feel like that's... I don't think think I want to do that one, but I do think the fingers over there are the witch's fingers. You know, I feel like it might be safe to say. So I'm wanting to try the restful method. I was really not too sure about it. Oh, that was wrong. Okay. Well, shoot. Does that mean... What is this thing again? Oh. What does that do? Oh. Nothing right now, I guess. Put that back. Am I supposed to brew it somehow? Surely not. But then does it mean it's that one? Or does it mean it's this one? But that one looks really different. They all have a sharp aroma. What do I do? Maybe I just picked the wrong one, I guess. Yeah, I feel like if it's not this one, it has to be this one. I feel like the 3 handles is definitely important. You know? Yeah, let's try it. But I don't feel great. It has to be, right? Oh, okay, it is this one. Man, they're so dirty for making the handles look different in the picture. This item resembles the drinking cup in the sketch, not as much as the other one. It has several embedded eyelite gemstone stones of peace. That is the one thing, is that the gemstones did make me think potentially it because peace, and it was, you know, describing like meditative. So yeah, but it does not look as similar as the other one in the picture, but maybe that was meant to throw you off, since the other one technically doesn't have the carvings either. So maybe that was supposed to be a hint that the picture being a little off, you know, whatever. I'm not sure, but okay. That's fine. Let's get her labeled. Beautiful. Okay. Rebecca, I've come to thank you for sharing the wonder of the Aries remnant with me. It has changed my life. I'm still getting to grips with it, but I'm already feeling my way back to painting again. Thank you. Okay. Okay. It is end of day, and I think this is the perfect place for us to wrap up. Can I save like right here? Oh, I don't know. I'll go through this real quick. He knew what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. Oh, interesting. His mind is infected. Oops, like a little castle thing. I'm closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunshine. Or sunrise. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I think give Kitty a pet real quick. Yes. I forget, do I manually save, or does it just auto save? I guess it just auto saves because I don't see the option to save here. Here's hoping. That was a good day of mysteries though. I am enjoying this game so much. I don't want to get through it too fast, but at the same time, like I want to eat it all up. You know what I mean? Like, but I feel so conflicted because I'm having so much fun and I feel like we're making great progress, which is great, but I'm also like, oh, I don't want it to like be over soon, you know? Like I know we still have time, but just seeing like us get further down that timeline of the days, it's just like I'm like, yay, it's fun, but I'm also like, no, I know, I just don't want it to end, so I'm already like bracing myself for it because this is just so good. I'm really enjoying this game so far. Again, they really truly did take like everything that's great about Strange Horticulture and then like improve some things, like the art's even prettier, like the vibe, the story is great so far. I'm really vibing with this. I'm enjoying this so much. I hope you guys are too. But yeah, this is going to be it from me today. We'll wrap up here and continue our adventures through Undermere next week. But until then, we'll be back tomorrow with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm excited to start chapter 3 of that game. So we'll see, you know, what that chapter has in store for us. I guess episodes is what it technically calls it. But yeah, we're going to hop into that tomorrow. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your night today and a good Tuesday tomorrow. Of course. Thank you so much for playing with me, Bug. It's been so much fun so far. I can't wait to play more next week. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. And y'all know the drill. Make sure to hydrate, make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to do something that will make you smile before bed. All right, you guys. And I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye-bye. Good night.